Now, I do believe in the previous lessons, I talked about something when it deals with effects, and that's called non-destructive editing. To me, that is so important. And while we're talking, let's start a new document here. In non-destructive editing, what we're doing basically is we're doing something that can be changed a month down the road if we want to. Now, I'm not saying we're always changing our minds, but that does give us a lot of control when you think about it. Now, that control is achieved through a panel. Let's do this. Draw a shape on the screen. It really doesn't matter what it is, but at least we get to try and draw. And I seem to be into stars lately, so I'm going to draw a star. I'm going to expand out my Essentials workspace and give that star a fill color other than white. Now, go up to the word Effect on the pull-down menu. Make sure you have your object selected, of course. Object or objects, actually. You could do this to more than one. Go into, I don't know, Distort and Transform. Let's do a pucker and a bloat. This actually works pretty cool on stars. We come over here and check the preview out and do something like that. Now, it is working with the existing points. And what it's doing, it's kind of like pushing in and pulling out either one opposite. When we go the other way and create something that almost looks like a flower. So I suppose that might be a quick way to do a daisy or something. Let's go the other way. Let's go star here. And click OK. Go back up to the word Effect on the pull-down menu and go down to, let's go into Stylize and let's do a drop shadow. Again, we'll just do the basic drop shadow. Click OK. We're not done. Go back up to the word Effect again. Do something else. Let's go back into Stylize and maybe do a feather. Check to see if we like it. Click OK. So we have done several things to this star and made it very different. Now we come back tomorrow and we say, I like what I did, but that feather was too much, or I don't like that I did the pucker and the bloat. I don't like this, I don't like that, or I want to add something else to it, which would be fine. But how do you change things a day later? You go into what I consider to be one of the most important panels in Adobe Illustrator. It's been there for a while. It's called Appearance. It's right here if you are in the Essentials workspace. And there it is. Now, if you don't see it, go up to the word Window, and it will be up here. Go ahead and select your object. We have a pucker and a bloat. Love that name. A drop shadow, a feather. Here's the stroke. Here's the fill. Think of it this way. When you're working on an object in Adobe Illustrator, you're working with swatch colors and all kinds of different things. Almost everything that you can do is actually contained right here now. You say, well, maybe I should have gone more for the flower look and not the star look. I wish I could go back and change that. Well, just click right here. Takes you right back there. All we have to do is decide what we want. I don't know, that looks kind of cute. I think I'll leave it just like that. Click OK. Say, well, I don't know, that fill color, and I know we can change that over here. But you can also do it right here. Now, if I click on that box and then come over here, there's my colors. But if I hold the Shift key down and click again, I get more of a random kind of way to change it. I like that. I think I'll stop right there. We can change the drop shadow, change the feather. I don't know about that feather because it was doing that on the edges. I want to get rid of that altogether. Select it right here and just click the trash can down here. Total control. This is the panel you never want to leave home without. And at the end of this chapter, I'm going to show you another way to use the Appearance panel to do something pretty creative. It's an amazing thing. We can add, believe it or not, additional strokes on top of strokes, fills on top of fills, then use blending modes to blend them all together. If you want to apply an effect, you don't have to come up to here. You can come right down to here. Everything is here. I love the Appearance panel, but I think I've said enough for now. On to the next.